Hello, my name is Manju Ravi Sharma. I'm a realtor with Century 21 Clements Group here in Rocky Hill, Connecticut. Today, I would like to talk about some of the most important things to bear in mind when you're trying to sell your property in Hartford County and the suburbs. The first and one of the most important things, and one of the sensitive topics to most sellers, is the price of the home. My goal is to maximize the sales price for you so that my client walks away with maximum money in his pocket. The second goal for my client is to minimize the time the property stays on the market. Obviously, each condo and community or neighborhood is unique and has its own average days on market. My aim is to minimize the time the property takes to get sold. The third thing I want to make sure is that your experience is as smooth and as painless as possible. Just want to make sure that you are well informed through the whole process so that it goes smooth with little inconvenience to you as a seller. One thing you can always expect from me is honesty and transparency. No matter what your circumstances are and what kind of property you are trying to sell, you need an agent who's not only honest and upfront with you, but also who's fully representing you and who's aware of your needs. So I can assure you that I'll be completely upfront and transparent with you throughout the whole process. Now, if you're wondering, what do I do specifically to sell your properties? Nowadays, most buyers are looking online for properties before even they decide to come and take a tour of your property. Now, what I specialize is in creating massive exposure for your property. Most agents, if they get the listing, they just put it on the MLS and just hope and pray that somebody else sells it for them. So how I differentiate myself is that I actually take pride in calling myself as a marketing agent than a real estate agent. I create massive exposure for your property, create maximum visibility for your property online. And some of the ways which I create massive visibility and exposure for your property is by using professional photography, by using videographers to take video of your property and putting the property on hundreds of websites throughout the country and making sure your property is shown on each and every social media that I can get my hands on. So the more visibility and the more exposure your property gets, more eyeballs it gets, more likelihood of finding a right buyer for your property. We keep monitoring the online traffic to your property and make adjustments if we find there is something missing in our marketing that's affecting the online traffic. And we have the full-time admin assistant available to answer any of your calls in case you're not able to reach me. In case I'm meeting with another client of mine, and if you have a question, she'll be able to answer the questions for you. Once your property is under contract, we have a closing coordinator who will walk you through the whole process between contract to closing so that the process remains smooth and we don't hit any hurdles. So end of the day, I want to make sure that my clients are happy that the property got sold and that the process was easy and pain-free with little inconvenience to them as possible. So if you're looking for an honest, transparent, and result-oriented realtor, I'm the right choice for you.